How are you, gentlemen? I'm on day 58 of 100 days of sketch cards. Oh, I forgot to do my hair. Jeez. I'm not going to start over, though. I'll just have messy hair. I also forgot to take the Valentine's blanket from behind me. Alright, let me try and get you guys caught up a little bit. It's Monday. I drew a lot over the weekend. I'll show you that in a minute. Not really a lot. Not a lot at all, actually. But I drew some stuff. I did have a busy weekend in the art sense, in that I did my it was like a big milestone breakthrough for me, because I mentioned it probably 10 times. But I've been saying I want to do a time-lapse drawing, and so Friday night, late at night, I sat up doing my usual like Artcast type thing where I sit there and draw for an hour and chit-chat, and I did not... The drawing was good, but I felt like I was not really into the discussion part of it as much as I usually am, or something. I'm not sure. I didn't say anything in particular that I was like, oh, I can't say that or whatever. I just was like, I don't know if I need to post that. It seemed kind of lame. But then after I shot it, this was like midnight or 1 or something, I finally downloaded stupid Windows Movie Maker, which I thought I had on my computer, but I spent a while trying to find it and couldn't find it, so I finally went and downloaded it. And it was so simple. I plopped that video into Windows Movie Maker and like go over to edit, and it's like a little drop down, not even a drop down thing, and it's like speed, and you can pick between 1 times up to like 64 or something. I clicked 16 or 32 and clicked play, and I was like, hey, there it is. It's like a 3-minute video. So, well, to make a short story long, I posted on Saturday morning, or afternoon or whatever, my first time-lapse drawing video of Tank Abbott, UFC fat guy. Oh, jeez. UFC tough guy, I mean. And it went really well. And actually today... So yesterday I was like, man, it's up to almost 1,000 views. I posted it on a couple MMA websites, and I posted it on Facebook, but I didn't get a lot of comments there, but the MMA guys were into it, so I got a lot of comments on the MMA sites. And I had almost 1,000 views, which is like within a day, which is like twice as much as any of my other videos. Most of my videos are getting like 10 views. And 5 of those are me clicking refresh to see if anything's changed. So that was kind of neat. And then I just got home from work, and I have a new comment on there, and I checked it, and it's like at 2,750 some views, and I'm like, what? I don't really know where that's coming from. Maybe like there's a certain threshold that I passed where it's got enough views now that it's popping up on people's sidebars and people are clicking on it from other places, because nothing today should have tripled the amount of views. I didn't get any comments on Facebook or on any of the forums I posted it on. So I don't think it's coming from there at this point. So interesting, weird, strange. I had a topic that I was going to talk about today, but now I've already rambled on, and I still haven't even shown my art, so I might save it for the next Artcast or something. So here's stuff I've been working on. I'm losing track because I'm not doing daily videos. That's what I was going to talk about. Sort of. I mean, I did 4 Artcast Artist Hangout videos last week. That felt pretty daily, and I actually did a couple videos in there as well. But like this weekend, the only daily video I didn't end up showing because like I said, I turned it into a time-lapse thing instead. So I don't really know what I've shown, what I haven't shown. If you've watched all of the Artist Hangout things, then you've seen some of this stuff. If not, you haven't. I got my Grimm artist proofs. I'm working on them. That one I did on one of the Artist Hangouts last week. I thought she turned out pretty sweet. But it's on eBay, and it's not getting a lot of attention. The set in general doesn't seem to be, but that's alright. These I was working on. This is going to be a puzzle sketch card. I've been calling it Pac-May, Pacquiao and Mayweather. They're fighting coming up. I'm working on these. These are definitely not done. And I think I did them like Tuesday to this point. So I've just kind of put them off to the side like till I figure out what I want to do. I kind of am saving them for an art cast, but I'm not really sure I want to do that. Cowboy, I drew him on one of the Artist Weekly Artist Working Hangout things. Cowboy Cerrone. Turned out okay, but it was not. I thought it was on a drawing paper called Bristol. You can't see it. It is not. It's got a glossy back, and I was like, why does this paper suck? That's why. It's not an art paper. And then there's a guy who commissioned me to do several MMA ones. That Cowboy was not one of them, but Bones is. Bones Jones. Tank Abbott. This was the one I did on the time-lapse video. And I'm not done. Well, I'm almost done. I'm going to sign it and do a couple touch-ups. I usually do like next day type touch-ups. Rhonda, I did last night. And check the background too. I'm kind of working on a new background style where I use the chisel end instead of the brush end of the markers. And I kind of dig it, as simple as it is. Kind of a brick style. Ronda Rousey, WWE superstar. And then this one I did today. Kevin the Monster Randleman. These last 3 or 4 are all for the same guy, and I've got another 3, 4, 6, 7, something like that to do. So that's awesome. And I got most of those started actually, to the pencil at least, if not. Oh, song's almost over. This is a long song. David Lunday, again, my background music. And he got some comments too for Damaged Good, which is the song I used for the Tank Abbott time-lapse thing. I'm going to try and do more time-lapses, like to hit different areas. Like do a couple non-sport ones so I can post them on different forums and stuff. I'm going to hit pause. I hope it doesn't screw up there. Okay, and I have one more thing to show you. Ta-da! Like Superman, I change really fast. I have my new Monkey Mod t-shirt, courtesy of Kevin Cross. Go check him out. He has been an inspiration to me and several other artists in that he's the one who kind of kick-started this whole 100 Days of Art thing. Mostly it's 100 Days of Comics people, but I'm not going to say he's the first person to ever do 100 days of something. I know he's not, but he did it with comics, and a bunch of other comics artists jumped on board. And then I started doing a sketch card thing, and at least a couple other artists I know of are doing 100 days of painting or whatever their art form is. So that's really cool, and I picked up this shirt. I would say go buy a t-shirt, but I think they're not on sale now. It's like they go on sale, and if a bunch, X amount, 50 or whatever, sell, then they ship out. And then if he's going to do it again, who knows if these are popular. So, you know, check out his videos if nothing else, Kevin Cross. And his videos are about his comic, which is The Monkey Mod and Friends Show. I dig the shirt, totally. I haven't read the comic, but then it's not, he's working on it, so I'm following his progress a little bit anyway. Alright, I will catch you guys mañana, something like that.